What's up, nail geeks? I am back with Alchemy Lacquers' newest Double Toil and Trouble collection. We have a set of 4 glitters and 4 regular polishes and a limited edition anniversary polish. So I do apologize about my tardiness for this video. With my new setup and my new PC, I'm having a little bit of microphone issues. I think I've got it sorted out, but just wanted to let you guys know this collection is already released. There's already tons of swatches out there, but I'm here, and so we're going to review this set. So let's dive right into what we've got. First up is AB Positive. This is a glitter topper featuring red and black metallic matte and holographic multi-size glitters in a clear base. This will also come with a separate baggie of various sized red and black hearts for extra nail application fun. So I want to make a huge blanket statement that the glitters in this collection are intended to be toppers. So with that said, I went very extra. These do make fantastic toppers, and they do give off pretty good glitter coverage on the first coat, and they would look fantastic over a base. I would recommend just a touch of placement with them if you are going to wear it as a topper. Now, I went very extra with this set. I love glitters. It's one of my favorite things about nail polish. So again, I can't stress enough, I went incredibly extra and I wore these on their own. So I just really wanted to point it out there that AB Positive was actually the first glitter that I worked with when I was swatching this collection. So the way that I'm applying it in this video is just me kind of messing around with it. I don't normally like to reshoot videos, especially for my review type posts, which I mean is pretty much 90% of my content. I wanted you guys to see what my first impressions were wearing them on their own. And next we have Hocus Pocus. This is a glitter topper featuring purple and lavender metallic, matte, and holographic, multi-size glitters and other multicolored glitters in a clear base. So this also was the second one that I worked on for the glitters. I had a little bit more expectations for what I was working with here in the event that I'm wearing them on their own. So you can see on the first coat for Hocus Pocus, you get excellent glitter payoff in terms of a topper. Now this one, in my opinion, has a touch more of a smooth type of base to it, in that I think it spreads a little easier than, say, AB Positive, or it also could have been this confounding factor that I went in just a touch heavier. But I digress. So if you are going to wear these at just full coverage and not use them as toppers, which is what they're intended for, and you want to be extra like me, then I would almost suggest either doing what I'm doing on the video here, or I would really highly recommend using the sponging method just to soak up the like suspension base, and you'll get just straight glitter coverage. But regardless, I think Hocus Pocus can definitely be built up on its own with the brush, and you can see here really nice reflective sparkle. And next is Franken-steen. This is a glitter topper featuring olive green, Kelly green, purple, black, and white, and multi-size glitters in a clear base. So once again, we have a topper, and your girl is being extra. So this one applies similar to Hocus Pocus in how that nice smooth type of feeling on the first coat in how it would look as a topper. So you get lots of glitters with this one. I really do think it's also because these are somewhat lighter particle type of glitter compared to AB Positive. And you know, just note that the first coat on all of these is basically how they're intended to be worn. So I can't stress that enough, but I want you guys to see what my first impressions are and how I'm playing around with things, and how I would wear them in real life. And honestly, a lot of toppers I tend to either sponge on or just be super extra if I can build them up with a brush and wear them on their own. It's just so extra, and it's just my personal style. So I can't stress that enough. Now, I will note that when wearing them on their own, if you choose to be like yours truly, I would suggest some type of glitter smoothing top coat just to prevent any texture and smooth everything out. And next is Party Pumpkin. This is a glitter topper featuring orange, metallic, and holographic multi-size glitters and other multicolored glitters in a clear base. So I really liked this type of orange colored glitter in that it's very flattering, even though it's a true pumpkin-y type of warm orange. And you can see here on the first coat, this is how it would look as a topper. I would suggest just a tiny bit of placement with it. And wearing it by itself, if you, again, are being extra like me, then I think this one is pretty easy to build up with the brush. Again, I do think it would be easier going in with the sponge method. Now, when you wear it on its own, I think you get quite a bit more of the multicolored glitters. So you'll get a little bit of a scattered blue and green type of effect going through those orange glitters. So these lay down pretty well, and I didn't really have any problems in terms of like curling or anything like that. They performed excellent as a nail polish type of glitter. And here on the third coat here, I'm just going in and just doing just a little bit of careful placement with it. And you can see after using a glitter smoothing top coat, really nice leveling happening after smoothing it out, and lots of sparkle. And next is the 4 regular polishes. This is Hellfire, described as a white-based lacquer with red to orange to gold to green to lime shimmer, red to orange to gold to green chrome chameleon flakes, and a scattered holographic finish. So in our blogger information, this did state that you can wear this as a topper, or you can wear it on its own. So I guess at this point I'm kind of following the rules here. I definitely think that this would look really cool over really dark or really light colors. But when you wear it as a normal polish, the shimmer is just really strong between 2 and 3 coats, and lots of glow. So in indoor lighting and bright lights, you'll see what you see on the video, this really intense type of reddish copperish glow with an easy shift over to green. Now the flakes in this one also match that color roll, so just so much glow happening with it. Now this does dry down quite a bit on the flat side, so I'm going to suggest a really good glossy top coat just to seal this one up, and I think glossy top coats really help shimmer kind of go through their color rolls, and in this case that nice reddish copperish effect over to green. And next is Toadstool. This is a teal jelly lacquer with red to orange to green shifting shimmer, gold to green to lime turquoise shifting flakes, and micro silver holographic glitter. So this has a straight up jelly-like formula to it, and true to a jelly type of finish, depending on whether you wear it at 2 or 3 coats, that base color definitely deepens out and darkens out. So honestly, it's going to depend on your preference and your free edge, whether you wear it at 2 or 3. Now, I personally would suggest going in for 3 coats on this one. At the 3rd coat, it darkens out very nicely, but the shimmer really starts to come out where you can just really see it very obviously. And the flakes here behave very well. They lay nice and flat on the nails, and they also complement that shimmer color roll too. Now here on that 3rd coat, you can see that it's really starting to build up, and this is what I'm talking about. It definitely darkens out, and it's just so much pigment on your nail. Very nice. And I do agree with the official description that that base color is this true type of teal. It's a little bit on the darker side once you build it up. And again, I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat to finish it off. And next is Brimstone. This is a smoky dark purple when cold to pink when warm thermal, with red to orange to gold to green shimmer, pink to orange shimmer, and packed with flakes that shift from purple to orange to green, red to green, pink to orange, and blue to purple. So this is a very reactive type of thermal. I had no problems getting it to transition between the very dark and very warm state. It's starting to kind of cool down a little bit. So in the south here, we typically have 80-degree weather for fall, and that's about as sweater weather as we're going to get down here. And I was running a little bit cold actually when I was working on this one. So in a moment on the ice water shot, you guys will see the very warm state, which is definitely a very obvious type of dusky purple. Now the flakes in here really complement both stages, and again, I'm going to recommend a good glossy top coat for this one just to seal everything up. And next is Fairy Wings. This is a very pale pink crelly with pink to orange shimmer and pink to orange shifting flakes. So the formula on Fairy Wings is very curly-like, and it does have a bit of a squish factor as you're applying it. It dries down incredibly flat, so again, I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat. There's quite a bit of flakes here, but they appear as this strong iridescent-like effect, especially against that base color. This is definitely not a super stark type of base. It's more of, again, I agree with the description, this very, very pale type of pink. It's like if you had a whole bucket of like white pigment and then you put like a drop of pink. It's very, very light and delicate. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest 3 coats on this one just to plump it out and really get the flakes to pop like crazy. Now here on the 3rd coat, you can see it's really starting to get this nice, somewhat thicker appearance to it. So if your free edge is not as prominent as mine, I'm going to suggest going in kind of light on your coats. That squishy factor kind of helps with the leveling of the flakes and all that good stuff. But overall, this is a very delicate shade. And here on the full hand shot, I do have a glossy top coat on, and you can see how it kind of sealed everything in. And finally, we have the Anniversary Limited Edition. This is Solute and is a violet jelly with red to orange to gold to green shimmer. So one of the few times that I do definitely fall in love with purple polish is when they have these strong shimmer-like aspects to them, and this is what I would classify in that category, but the purple, when you build it up, is definitely what I consider a little bit more of a darker type purple. The formula is very smooth, very easy to level down on your nails, and for opacity, I'm going to suggest going in with 3 coats. Now at 2 coats, it's decently opaque. You can see a touch of my free edge, but at 3 coats, that base color really starts to darken out and you'll get just a ton of shimmer on your nails. So this also dries down quite a bit on the flat side. So again, I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat and you'll be good to go. Now in indoor lighting and bright lights, you'll get this strong reddish type of cast to the shimmer. And at angles, it easily shifts over to this lovely orangey and then gold, and at extreme angles, green. Very, very nice, super luminous, and you can see here on my full hand shot with that glossy top coat, very, very flattering. Now these are currently released. They dropped last weekend. You can get them in different sets if you're wanting specific, regular polish or glitters. You can grab the complete set of all 8 colors for $80, or you can grab the normal polish set, the 4 shades, for $43, or the glitter set for $33, and that's 4 of those. Now the 7th anniversary color Solute is $11.50. I really want to stress that Solute is very limited edition and it's only going to be available through this month. So after October, it will not be available to purchase. I'll link you guys below to Alchemy Lacquers shop if you want to check that out, and her Facebook fan group if you want to see what's going on in there. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.